This story is from our Pakistani brother who has a Filipina girlfriend. He wrote or he commented in one of my video on TikTok. He was asking me some advice because he has a Filipino girlfriend. And okay, while I share the story, let me do some prepping for my dinner because I have to eat after some time. So the story was he met the Filipina online. Obviously, most of the stories that I have encountered with is they met online, and there are so many couples out there who's having this kind of relationship wherein the couple met via the dating app or even on social medias. So here's the story. This guy, he fell in love with a Filipina. He was telling me that he's serious about the relationship or about the girl. Wait, but the way he sees it, based on the comments, because we're talking, or I was just responding to his messages on the comment section. So he said that the Filipina, at first, she was okay. She was showing some emotions or interest, and the typical like a relationship. He thought that the woman is into him, but later on, while the relationship has been progressing, this is very common. So the Filipina, she started asking money from the Pakistani guy. So out of love, out of the thoughts or the thought that the woman is genuine, or you know she's real in the relationship, the guy sent money, not just once but also several times. Like whenever the lady asked money from him, he would send. And it's good that it's very rare to find this kind of man who will support financially, especially with the long distance relationship wherein you don't know exactly if the person that you're helping with online is real person, right? It could there because there are so many love scam all over the world. So you really have to be careful, by the way, if you're watching this, both female and male, or Pakistani and Filipina, please try to be cautious or try to be careful when it comes to dealing with people you just met online, because you never know what would be the real intention of the person asking money. I mean, if you want to help because out of love or out of care to the person involved, but if you know that the same drama, the same scenario has been happening, you have to think about it. Don't just give your money easily to the person you just met online, because you never know if the person is really a real person behind those chats, behind those video calls. Sometimes you are being manipulated. So, not just for men, I'm saying this, also for other women, or for both genders, actually, female and male, that you don't have to put all your trust to the person you just met online. So what happened was, when he was sending money, after some time, the lady or the girlfriend, she started to message like less messages. Before, when she was asking money, she was frequently asking, or she was frequently messaging the Pakistani guy. But after the guy sent money, it stopped. So he was wondering, like, how come she was not responding to his messages? How come when he calls her, she's not attending to the call? So those are the doubts, or those are the confusion to the man, because after helping her for with so many things or for so many times, she just suddenly get busy. She don't pick up, and then it will come back she will come back again after some time when she needs the money again. So it was like it goes like this for the longest time, which I think the relationship was more than a year, if I remember it correct. So that was like he was confused what's really going on. So I told him, of course, I have to give some advices as well, right? I cannot just, you know, or I cannot assume actually, but the advice that I have given is that because I don't know personally the woman or the Filipina, so I cannot judge her as well what's going on or what was the reasons. But what I can only advise him is he has to think thoroughly about the situation because you don't know if the relationship is really or if the relationship is even real, right? So what he can do is just ask the Filipina like straightforward if what is really going on with how or how she treats him because there's no one who can answer the confusions on from her I mean from his end than the Filipina itself, right? So I just told him that he has to talk to her directly because at the end of the day we cannot really make some assumptions what's going on. But what I can say for future is that he should think twice before sending money to anyone he just met because not just a woman is vulnerable when it comes to the love bombing. Love bombing is when you shower a person with so much attention, love, care, effort, and all, and then you have when you're when you want to ask something or when you want to ask some favor from the person. So that not just it doesn't just I mean it doesn't happen only to women. It happens to men as well. So I am trying to be neutral here when it comes to giving advices, not just for my co-Filipina, but also for the other men out there who's also watching my content or my videos. So please, men, this goes for the Pakistani brothers. Try to assess as well your partner or you just the person you just met online because you never know. Not all are being genuine or true to their intention when it comes to having a an online relationship. And as much as possible, if you can, if you're capable enough to travel, go and meet the person because you would only know the person's in obviously in real, right? You cannot know the entire personality of a human being that you just met online. It's totally different when you know the person is how authentic he is or she is in real. So don't just trust anybody with your hard earned money because this is quite getting attention when it comes to online relationship that the couples are having some financial struggles. I mean, I don't mind. I don't have any issues you guys helping each other if you met already. But if not, then stop sending money to a total stranger because you never know. I'm not saying that it's applicable to all, but what I'm trying to say is when you're having doubts and when the person is not treating you consistently, try to think and never get involved in that kind of stupidity. I'm sorry to say this, but somehow it's kind of stupid to send money to the person that you don't know really. So I hope if you're watching this for Pakistani brothers, I hope it helps and I hope one day you get out from that kind of situation if you're in right now. And for our Filipinas out there, please try to be genuine when you enter to a relationship because it really ruins our reputation when you try to, you know, cheat on some other people. So, yun. Mga kadasti, thank you so much for watching and thank you for giving me this platform by creating this kind of platform. I was able to inspire, motivate both women and men. And I really appreciate your love and support by liking this video, subscribing, and sharing this video. Hope to see you on the next video. For Pakistani brothers, if you're having some problems with with your Filipina girlfriend, please share on the comment section so we can talk about it. I would try to respond as much as I can. So I have to continue to do my cooking. I just have to fry this beef. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.